You do love this.
This is exactly what we want for showcases. Just 6 people in one damn VC.
Exactly. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the showcase for the Loved Mania Mayhem. I'm going to be one of your commentators, Era Basil, and along with me, we're going to have at least three other commentators of Manuelchi, Softer, and Ramsey.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Ramsey.
Hi. I'm Manuelchi, and this is my first time commenting. Yeah, you guys probably see me from Anti-Meta Madness, and I'm commentating here now. Yeah.
Nice. And we have some experience in here, and we also have some brand new faces, so definitely go easy on them. I hope you guys had an absolutely lovely qualifiers, for those of you who have played. I do know a lot of us have actually played as well, so it's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be news to everybody.
Yeah. And we do have some pretty easy maps to start off the tournament with.
I sure hope so, but I think we're going to be starting here right about now. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and here we have our... Ooh. I don't think that was...
Right here are the eliminated teams, unfortunately. We had only 10 teams not end up playing. They got too busy with other tournaments because there's just so many going on right now. But for Seed 55, we got... I don't even want to try pronouncing that. Panopticon. Average score, just a little bit over 1 mil.
Not too bad.
And
congratulations to them.
And congratulations to the 48 other teams that qualified. So, yeah.
All right,
And
here we go.
get into our bottom seed. So we have Powerhouse, Shumanish team, the I don't even know. I don't know.
Rachin Gordelse Sharvasidin. Congratulations, guys. You guys did manage to make the cut. Pretty close, but definitely a noticeable increase from the 49th seed. So I'm really interested in seeing how these lower seeded players will end up doing in the
playoffs round.
Yeah, in the earlier matches, yes.
Yeah.
God, I don't know, dude. No, we gotta mention these other teams. We got Fortnite Lolly Club at number 44. Good job, guys.
Interesting name choice.
Good job.
I hope you guys win the tournament.
Without Alpha guys barely making the cut, and Sig 43. Very good job of qualifying. And it is with getting around 1.8 mil, almost 1.9 mil average score. Pretty good job, guys.
And there are the ET Koopas. I am so proud of my fellow Koopas out there. I don't know who's in there, but I'm proud of you guys.
And we have Receptors Missing, which is a team that doesn't have receptors, I think. But yeah.
But they actually don't have any receptors at all? Or
they're gonna have a 1 million oh my god. 1,894,000 I suck.
about 1.9 million. Really, actually, honestly, these scores are pretty high for how low these seeds are. So I feel like we're gonna get a pretty fierce competition here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, and after that we got the married couple. It's really adorable, actually. I love it. Yeah.
I hope they get a second place right next to Fortnite Lolly Club.
Yeah, honestly, it's great to see. After that, we're gonna have Team Baron.
Baron. And next we have Hamadori, which is a pretty solid seed.
And next we have Slogan Text Template Team Name, which is one of our first 1.9 millions following Hamadori.
And then we have probably my favorite team name, L Map Pool. True, L Map Pool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they think the map pool sucks, guys, because it's love maps.
Yeah, but
maybe that's what they mean. Loved map pool. That must be what they mean. Anyway, they had a really solid 1.935.
Oh, that is the case.
We also have the Bulgarian losers. Wonder if they're actually from
Bulgarian
Bulgaria.
winners. Bulgarian winners.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if we're gonna see some Bulgaria winners up in here towards the finals. We have
And next we have
Speaking-
Speaking Head, which has
that
a
a
pretty, large gap from the average rating, followed by Bulgarian losers.
Yeah, good increase. Good 12,000. We also have the Rhythm Renegades. Interesting, nice little play on words there. Also at about a 1.95. And after that, looks like we're gonna be going into. Is it gonna
Our
be the
mid-seed.
mid-season yet? Yes.
Yeah, mid-seed.
Yes. And we're gonna get into our mid seeds, and we have some pretty shocking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
In
Oh
seed
wow.
number 32, we have Nepka Hunters. They're going around with around 1,952,191 score in average, and going to the next team we have Carrick Coffee.
And next we have Garlic Red, which is an interesting name.
It's interesting.
guess-
It's interesting. All right. Feels like Olive Garden in here.
We forgot the team name. Oh my
It's
god.
unfortunate.
We should make a team name
Now
for
see
them.
here we also got a Bobo Gaming thing, averaging at 1.941 million now. After that, we got Oppenheimer, the sequel.
Oh baby.
Oh no, it's a 3-hour
Pretty
movie.
interesting name.
Yeah. So great play by. Great play by these players.
And next we have the Ballers, which
They
As a-
scored a pretty high seed, but their average score was pretty low. Probably
oh
from
wow, and their average score is way too low to be in this kind of like mid seed.
That's what happens when you have people that are really good at one particular thing. So I'd imagine once we get into that, I guess we'll see probably some really good SV scores or something at the start.
Oh yeah, definitely.
After that, we're gonna have the PP Annihilators. Nice.
Ooh.
Actually, I
Ooh.
thought this team was gonna score. A
Oh,
good
that's a
bit better,
big gap.
but
That's
still,
a big gap
yeah,
for their
that's a very big
average.
gap. yeah.
The-
But
the
still,
horse.
a good 1.95 million. Really, really good, all things considered. And after that, we're gonna have Roby Plays Burger. Roby Play Burger. Which is just a little bit.
Roby's
just a
Play
little bit
Burger.
over.
And after that, we have me, myself, Ramsey. I used to be in this team. Washington's Kittens Ooh Woo. I am proud of them, to be honest. C23. I was expecting worse, not gonna lie. Anyways, next up we have Picasa. I think I said that right.
probably.
Coming at
Yeah.
speed, like averaging, a lot of these are averaging around the 23 range, and that's super close. So around this mid seed, we have much even competition, I see.
And it looks like it kind of shoots up from here on. It's a little bit after.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Tetrahydra Cannabinoidal, cannabidiol. How do you pronounce that? THC. Tetrahydro cannabidiol. Interesting. Anyways,
Yeah, that's a pretty long name.
It's weed.
good old
At
21
Patooties.
seeds. Congratulations to them.
And
Scoring
we have
in the top of the
Cutie
mid-tier.
Patooties. Patooties, sorry.
Getting around their final top 20 teams that have qualified now. In this, we start getting into the higher seeds, so here we see the more fierce competition in general. After this, we have the four-digit believers is getting seed number 19.
Oh wow, and scene number 18. I don't
jumps
know
up.
what to call that, but it's a
At
big,
It is
it's
Colo
a
3.
big
Colo
gap.
3.
Followed by
Yeah, it's averaging a 19 seed. That's a
19,
massive
exactly 19, exactly 19. That's crazy.
And then even higher than that, we're gonna have Karak T. The 17 average seed. Really good average scores. I'm kind of
Oh,
nervous getting up towards these higher seeds. Wondering how fierce this competition is gonna be. That being said, I think we're gonna be getting ready, not hot seed, but we're gonna be going into the high seed now.
Yep. Congratulations
boy.
to these
Oh,
teams. You guys don't have
we
to
see
deal with the
some-
playoff rounds. You'll have a
we see
week
some-
off.
Wow, I
games.
see ourselves.
We have Gimmicks, which is the person that's streaming right now. They're on the team, so congratulations to them.
Yeah, good number seed
Clap,
16.
clap, clap.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, interesting.
got a new
Anyways, we
commentator
also
that
have
just came in.
Polygon, Team Polygon, sitting at a good 1.976 million, averaging about seed 16 at seed 15. Great job. Great job, guys.
And seed number
Got
14,
two
Cool
defeat
plus
team
Finland.
plus Finland, and averaging at an amazing 1,978,000 score.
And next we have Oh My God, which has a tied average with Cool Scandy team plus Finland, which is honestly kind of scary.
After that, we got Delta Dan 95.99 choke Osumania, averaging a number score of 1,980,000 score.
I wonder how many chokes of Delta we have that are actually 95.99.
Oh, that's it. Probably has to be Miniag, one of them.
It's probably a bit too many. We also have ECPU Polska, averaging seed 12.4. Great scores, and getting seed 11 with a 1.9.8 million. And then we have my team, the 4 femboys of the apocalypse. Congratulations, everybody else, including myself, getting seed number 10.
We got the first one-digit seed, which is Los Tilines, as being a 1,983,000 score for an average.
Yeah, and now we're gonna be getting into our top seeds, the moment that everyone has been waiting for. So let's get right into it.
No,
You can reveal.
No, don't. Just reveal.
Oh yeah, and so we have Yellow Pickled Radish, which is a pretty interesting team. We have Gaysos, Bizman, I don't remember, Yee, and
that's actually really interesting. I kind of expected theirs to be even a bit higher, but still, getting top seed, top A is incredible, especially with how fierce the competition is here. We also have Tilian Supandia.
Yeah, and for the 7th seed, we got Tilin and Isupandilla, being the highest Spanish team at the tournament, averaging a 1,986,000 score in average.
And next we have Segex, which will be seed 6 and has a 1,986,000 score, which is pretty tied with Tilin with the previous seed. Yeah, that's...
Next, we have Dark Peach and Carrot Kebabs. Awesome combination, coming in at seed 5. And next up, we have Zentro, I guess, Troll, which I'm proud of them, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
also in average placement in all maps of exactly 6, which is actually pretty good.
It's really clean.
Congratulations to them.
And for officially, we're going to look at starting with number 3, third seeded team, is going to be OKSSOK.
Wow. Oh wow, that's
Great
a
job.
high seed with part of the pretty good LN players, like L's.
Any of these teams are going to be horrifying to go against. So, that's
and now our seed number 2. Korean Levitation Masters.
Wow. Average seed of 4.7. Wow. That is... that's incredible.
Oh,
I'm wondering what the
Next
number
up,
1
for
seed
the
average placement is.
Next up, for the top spot, for the number 1 in this tournament.
I wish we can get a drum roll here, but...
The Philippines!
Averaging in a whopping 1,990,000 average score and an average rank of 3.143.
Yeah,
and
this
is
ridiculous.
Team in
this
entire qualifiers.
This team contains of 1 Singaporean player and 3 other Filipino players.
Yeah, no, this is not a team anyone will have fun going against. Kind of gonna be a bit more of a massacre, but at the same time, if you look at a lot of these scores, they're really close. These average scores from all of these teams, very, very, very close.
But yeah, that does conclude our qualifier results, and now we're gonna be going into the round of 64 pool showcase very soon. So, yeah, congratulations to everyone that qualified, and you can still join the staff team even if you didn't qualify. So yeah, be sure to check it out.
Also, not round of 64, but the playoffs map pool.
Oh yeah, the
For people that are
playoffs.
under seed 16, they'll be playing in the playoffs round.
Yes. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, so again, for the people that are in high seed and above, they are not going to be playing in this playoff round, but after this round, they will be introduced. So we're going to be starting off with Moongate. Oh, wow. Really, really classic YD chart. Pretty consistent chart as well. Has a bit of a weird ending, so I'm interested in seeing how that's going to play out. So
Okay, so this pick is normally more accuracy oriented since it has pretty simple patterns. It is normally just a very light jump stream, so many players won't have issues with this pick, but the ending is a bit clunky to even hit, so if you are prone to choking, yeah, this map is going to have you a hard time getting a good accuracy on this. So just take care of the ending and enjoy this pick.
You're probably gonna need a lot of consistency to hit patterns like this, because you wanna act them, ratio them pretty good.
yeah, one of the things that a lot of players are gonna have to keep in mind is, due to this being a much easier map pool than the qualifiers, anything could really happen, even if you're going against one of the lower seeds. If they have that consistency just a little bit better than you guys, maybe it's gonna be something that you guys have to practice a decent bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, we're gonna get into our break section and just some simple kind of jacks.
Yeah, back to this dense jump stream section. Pretty much stays the exact same until the very ending, where the funny happens.
Anything can happen. You can drop somewhere here. But
I'll be honest, yeah. Nerves towards this end part are going to be pretty high. I imagine we're going to see a lot of chokes.
Oh yeah, and we're probably gonna see some close differences, if that's even possible.
And here we go into this ending section.
There might be something. Oh, and that snare was pretty evil, so you're gonna have to watch out for that.
If you're not ready, then that's going to take you by. Expect a lot of drops.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into our second pick, which will be a Rise 2, and it will be this tech pick, and it's gonna be Scarlet Tempest.
Speed
Wow.
pick. Our Rice 2 is going to be our speed pick. Scarlet Tempest is going to be the basic rate. It's going to be a pretty simple beginning before you get into the stream parts, or the speed parts.
Yeah.
I personally haven't actually seen this chart or played this chart before, so.
Yeah, this chart is mainly based on kind of complex type of speed patterns, but also pretty easy to act if you have enough consistency and also if you have enough skill. This is a pretty simple pick, but it's also kind of hard for those more unexperienced players. So this might be kind of chokeable too. So if you guys don't watch out, it's gonna be quite hard to manage.
Yes, it can be pretty easy to drop a few 200s here and there.
Yeah, on those rhythm changes, I can see it being pretty tricky. Probably something that actually has to be practiced a good amount by the Rice players of each team.
Yeah. But we do get into a break section, which is pretty streamy. But yeah, you do get some time to calm your nerves down.
Nice
In this
simple
break
break
section.
here before you get to the final speed part. Slowly builds back into it.
Difficulty
And
of
we
this
get
map
back
is
into
pretty
this speed section then.
Yeah, the difficulty of this map is pretty consistent, so you guys don't need to really worry about death spikes or anything like that. Like, the map is pretty consistent overall, but you just have to calm your nerves down and try to hit this balance consistently, because these can really be hard to act sometimes, even for those more experienced players, since it's normally maybe more in the dump stream side, so that can be pretty tricky to even act. So yeah, that was the second rice pick for the playoffs. And now we're going down to the rice 3, which is gonna be the flashbulb DDJ PVC.
Yeah, it's just a nice simple tech pick. Let's get it to the replay.
Yeah, and I think this is like a tech pick.
Yes. It's a tech pick. It's not gonna start off too crazy. There is gonna be some mini LNs, but they won't affect you at all. It's not gonna be a Rice 1 incident from qualifiers.
It's that jump stream pick, isn't it? But yeah, you do get an easy start off.
Oh, I got some schlongs over here.
What?
MWC 2018 reference.
Short long notes. Got some schlongs.
The
Okay, so for
schlongs.
this pick, we have some really short lens, which can really make a bit of an issue for some players.
Yeah,
So,
it can definitely tear your act down if you don't know how to hit them consistently.
It really tricky releases too, actually. Surprised.
Oh, and those releases look evil.
Yeah, wow. I'm kind of interested in seeing how this is gonna scale with later on charts, because having this be the round of 64, it's gonna be kind
Yeah.
of tough.
okay, so with that, we end with the rice pool, and now we're going towards the long note pool. So now having the LN1 pick, which is gonna be keep on running.
I believe
Help,
this
I'm
being
not
our
Ellen Main
relief-
Trooper is holding me hostage in his basement to do this. Unfortunate. Anyways,
That is correct. Please listen.
Yeah.
let's all ignore that right there.
But you do
So
get
this
some
pick is
releases at the start.
So
Pretty
this
simple.
pick is mainly a bit of a LN release pick, which is actually pretty simple. Doesn't have many weird patterns, is nor anything. So if you are not used to wonky releases, then yeah, you will probably have a good time in this, since this chart is actually pretty simple, not that much of an issue.
Yeah.
Thankfully, these releases aren't too crazy.
They only hurt your act if you don't have the consistency. Like,
I think this will definitely be doable, even if you guys don't have long note players on your team. I think this will be a pretty comfortable pick for most teams.
yeah.
seeing that the density kind of scales up, no, but it is pretty simple to control. You know, some of these island walls can be kind of hard for newer players, but for those who are basically used to long nodes, are going to have a pretty good time with this map. So that was
Yeah.
LN1.
Oh, kind of a tricky ending.
Oh
Kinda need to
yeah.
have some finger independence
This
there.
ending is a bit denser, but it's not much of an issue. Okay, so that was LN1, which was keep on running. Now
And we're
going
gonna
up
get into
to LN2,
which is the worst map
Mo.
ever.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is Moe Shop hard.
A little culture
Which was
dancing
played
going
by
on.
Cellurix. Quite a
Cellurix.
funny player. This pick is mainly an Embers pick, more towards density and also lane control. So if you can't control your nerfs or can't act lane well, this pick is going to be really difficult. But outside of
Yeah.
that, it's actually pretty fine. So, well, good luck with this pick and try to not choke it really badly.
You guys might know this from like one of the LMMs. It's like 7th, isn't it?
I'd probably vibe to this song a little too hard, and then probably like miss in the middle of it.
We're seeing here, this map is actually pretty short and doesn't have much break sections, so if your nerves are pretty high, then it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a bit hard to not choke, but at the same time, the map isn't that long, so you don't require much stamina nor endurance to be able to play it.
Yeah. But yeah, the pick is not that long. Anything could happen. Only 1 minute and 39 seconds.
And with
So-
that, we end the second LN pick.
And we're gonna get into our hybrids, and I'm not sure what this is. And it's gonna be Bullet waiting for me.
I've actually played this chart myself.
And it's played by I Need More Bullets! It's
I need more
having an-
bullets! Somebody give this man some bullets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need more
please.
bullets.
Okay, so we're starting with a pretty chill section. And this chart is actually pretty balanced, so there shouldn't be much of an issue for it. Yeah, for most players. So the Rise and Lens are pretty simple overall, so this pick is more in the accuracy side. So this score, the score you can have in this map can really boost up your seed in playoffs if you really want to keep it. So, yeah, and just have that in mind.
Yeah. And you can get some releases following with the streaming pattern. Oh, and this part looks pretty evil. If you don't have the right consistency. And we do get into our dumpy pattern. And then we get into our releases.
Now, this is an LN section, mainly based on releases. This can get pretty consistent for most players, but if you're inexperienced with the lens, you're going to drop probably some 200s or 300s, as we're seeing here.
Yeah, some interesting
It's
mini
like-
jacks here too, actually. Ooh, SV. SV spotted in my hybrid chart.
Whoa.
Wow. Thanks, Matt Poolers.
Hey, it's not our fault. There aren't a lot of loved maps that are a hybrid.
Maybe that should be some information for people who are looking to get some of their maps loved. Interesting. If you guys have any hybrid maps,
Oh
feel free to share it over to the loved community. There's a Discord for the loved community.
Gotta join that.
Yeah, people love to make weird maps loved. So yeah, this is where we're doing this.
A
In
little
order
bit of
to-
a interesting jump drill section there.
Oh yeah, and we get into those dense LN, which kind of can mess you up on your combo.
With that, we have the full first hybrid pick. Now going for the next pick on playoffs, which is
And
going
also,
to
by the
be
way, shout out to the
Pure
map rulers, by the
Silver,
way. Shout out to the map.
Yeah.
which was played by YouTube's Silver Play button.
Wait,
Yeah,
real?
this is
This pick
YouTube.
This pick is more of a techie side of things. So if you can't get good accuracy on the lens or on very weird rise patterns, you're gonna have a pretty hard time at this map. Which because the rhythms in this map are pretty damn weird. So if you don't have a lot of experience in the LAN, you're going to have a bit of an issue with this map.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of consistency with these maps since they're pretty easy to start off with.
Well, it does seem to be a little bit heavy towards the release. So if any of the players in your guys' teams are very good with those kind of maps, I think you guys are going to have a fantastic time with this map pool.
Yeah, and this
And
is
as we're
pretty
now seeing,
extreme.
we have some very simple streams. He's having a little mini jack over there, but it's also pretty simple overall. So you guys won't really have much of an issue with this chart, right? Unless it's going to be with the weird rhythms.
And shout out to everybody that is currently tapping along with their keyboards along with the showcase. Calling you out.
We're seeing now a pretty normal break section, and now we're going now we're getting into the drop of the song, which is pretty simple, pretty chill, straightforward. It has some pretty weird patterns, but at the same time, it is pretty simple, so you guys shouldn't have much of an issue with it.
Yeah, this doesn't look too hard. For some people, at least.
Yeah, seems like a really good consistency pick, especially if you are more in tune with long notes. And we're gonna have it.
And we're gonna get into our SV, which will be
Oh baby, let's see it. Let's see it.
Give Me the Blood.
We're gonna
by
have
good
Give Me the
hyper
Blood.
chart.
Ooh.
Awesome
Played by
hyper chart.
literal.
Hyper's
Yeah.
Code.
Yeah, we are going to see a chart played by literally a leg.
All my SV representatives stand up now, because if you guys haven't played this chart, it is a fantastic chart, as you usually see with hyper charts, though. So
Yeah.
I'm almost jealous that I'm not going to play this one.
But yeah, some simple reading parts. That pretty much isn't that hard.
I'd say it's an overall pretty sight readable pick. You just really gotta practice on those LNs because those can be really chokeable.
Oh yeah, the BPM changes whenever the Ellen hits, I'm supposing.
And here we're gonna have this slowdown section.
And you do have a pretty simple break section.
I don't know, I'd call this a break section.
And no SV.
Close enough, close enough.
And you get a bit of a speed up here, which you're probably gonna have to memorize because it's pretty fast.
The biggest thing to memorize in this chart is definitely going to be the rhythms. Some of them kind of catch you off guard.
Yeah. Especially the LNs. And that does conclude our SV pick. Now it's time for our tiebreaker, everyone's favorite thing of the poll. I love how his voice just cuts out. But it is going to be Anomaly by Coil.
This is actually going to be a... Isn't this the an SV picks?
You guys probably might know this from like MWC 2020.
One SV only. Wow, interesting. Interesting. Only going to be one SV pick. Guess SV players aren't important enough to the map poolers. Unfortunate.
There's just going to be one SV pick for playoffs, when every single other round is going to have 2 SVs. And there is going to be a rule for playoffs. You cannot ban the one and only SV pick. I'll make that clear in rules later.
Just like Flavor Tournament, where you cannot ban the SVs.
How about we just don't ban
I
any
heard
SVs?
about
How about that's just the new rule?
Coming from
No
an
bias.
SV main.
No bias there. by
No,
the way.
no. You're an SV main. You cannot say that.
No. I play long notes or whatever you call
No,
them.
you don't.
The little fancy
No.
things that have extra stuff at the end of them.
What? LNSV?
You're not like me. You're
Whatever.
an SV man.
You guys
I'm
just
the
wouldn't
LMM
understand
in
me.
here.
No, pretty interesting chart by Coil though. Definitely not extremely easy. A lot of tricky bursts. Interesting in seeing how some of these players are going to be handling this.
Yeah. Is this the SV difficulty?
No.
Oh, it's Devitation. Okay. But you do get a section to calm your nerves down, and then... But it's not that smooth.
We're having a section with some hand streams, which can be kind of heavy for some players to get good accuracy on. And now we're having a more calmer section and transitioning into another HS section, and now having some very simple lug notes and back to HS and some jacks. This is pretty straightforward for some players, but it can be pretty difficult and is definitely more difficult than the rest of the pool. And also those very slow lens that if you're not good in the line release, you can probably drop some 300s in there instead of PFs.
But you do get a bit of a break section over there. And you get right back into it.
We're going to go to this final big course.
And you do get some LNs, which are pretty simple. Easier than the LN and hybrid picks combined. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, on top of that, you're also going to have a pretty high combo, typically by this point, and you're going to have some nerves being on a tiebreaker. Could potentially be the map that kicks you out, so I can imagine a lot of nerves are going to be coming in here. We're probably going to see a decent amount of misses from those who end up getting to this tiebreaker. Although I do, a little part of me wishes there was a little part of me does wish that there was the SV version of this instead.
SV man.
SV main.
At least some SV, right? You know, it's
SV
in the
main.
tournament, right? It's in the
We have it.
tournament.
Definitely SB main.
So why wouldn't it be also the tiebreaker a little bit? You know, you got some long ones in the tiebreaker. Just
I don't think I'd like you as a map pooler, Basil.
I'm based.
Yeah.
Polyrhythm
Oh,
wins.
Now seeing a section with
Basil
with
pulls
some
an
mini
SV map
decks.
for RC1.
And here during the commentating, I'm going to be leaking the finals map pool. We're going to have Polyrhythm and Matusa
Hey,
Palmer.
Oh my
How did you
god.
know? How did you know?
Okay, so after this, we have some very simple streams to finally finish off this pick, which is gonna be the tiebreaker pick.
And
we
that
have
does
a little
conclude
break
our
section
pool showcase.
and before two more with two more LN sections. So that was anomaly by Coil, which is the tiebreaker
Axillary
pick.
sticks. Damn.
Accelerastics.
I wonder who that is. I can't tell.
Yeah, definitely interesting
Basil, was it
name
you?
for the player.
Tell,
And that
I don't
was
think
the
so.
entire playoffs map pool. So thank you for sticking out and
Yeah.
have fun.
Yeah, congratulations to all the teams that made it. If you guys didn't make it, we do appreciate you going for the qualifiers and continue
Yeah,
playing.
and-
Feel free to follow along. Feel free to jump up into the staff if you're even interested in helping out with reffing or whatever of the
Yeah.
sort.
And thank you to all that interacted around the server a bit while we were getting this tournament ready with the pools and stuff. And it took us a pretty long time to get this all, so yeah, we just want to thank you. And most importantly, congratulations to the people that qualified. I mean, these qualifiers were not easy.
And lastly, make sure to L map pool over in the map pool feedback.
Yeah, type in Apple feedback.
L
And
map pool.
yeah, that does conclude our stream for today. We will see you next weekend for our matches. So bracket will be out shortly.
Thanks for watching.